Well, for the solar light hacks that I have for you, I promised you a video there recently that I'd just show you some hacks that I use to protect the solar lights um, through winter and summer. Really, with the rain, it ruins the inside here at the top. As you know, it's not very well sealed, and once the water gets in, then you know inside here it corrodes, goes rusty, and it ruins the working of the light. you know so as they're quite costly to buy these days, these are €3 each, and you get them in different shapes and sizes. What I use is plastic bottles, see-through bottles, plastic cups, yogurt cartons, anything that's plastic and will work as a hat. Now, see, there's your solar light, and there's your hat. And you might say, okay, it doesn't go down the whole way, in length. But what you have is the top where it's protected from rain and winds and, the elements. As I said, these are not cheap anymore and we need to look after them. But it's up to everybody else if they want to do this or not. If you want to look after your solar lights, this is your average just water bottle. And you just cut a little piece there with a sharp knife. And once you made the incision, you can then get a scissors and just go around. You don't have to be exact at all, And you just use the tip of your scissors and take off the bit of paper that's stuck to the plastic bottle. Now, some of these come off very easy. Others, all depends on how much glue they put on. So there, once you get the opening, there you have just your clear container, and you cut around it, and there you go. Because I find that you can use these, but if the wind catches under them, it can tilt them, and you're defeating the whole purpose of what the cap is meant to do. So it's basically like a hat, and you have the clear top. You can paint this part if you want, but always leave the top clear, as that's where the sun rays get in to recharge the solar light. So I'll just show you what I do. I get any string, and I have this hole puncher that I was waiting on. It's just that you can pierce any plastic with this, if you want to do DIYs. I bought this, where did I buy it? I think I bought it on Wish. I'm not sure, I think I did, but maybe that's why I was waiting for it. And what I do is I go to the back of the bottle. I just, with the tip, I just press down, and then I move about an inch across from it, roughly, and I press down again, and there you have your 2 holes. So I get my string and I thread it through. I get the other piece, I thread it through until you have what looks like that. Okay, like a bonnet, you know, from the back. It forever looks like a bonnet. So what I do is then I put it over my solar light, and then I bring the 2 pieces up and I go from front across the way to the back, and then I come from the back to the front, and you keep doing that until, you know, you're happy, because at least with that bit of security, you know, your solar cap is not going to go anywhere. You know, let the wind catch it, but it won't go anywhere. But it'll protect the lights. And that's what we're aiming for, is to protect the solar lights from getting water damaged. Because as you all know, you know, we like to have these little lights in the garden. I think they brighten up a garden. You know, they just make the garden. So I have that done. Put a few knots in it just to keep it secure. Then snip it off that aside. Now, it mightn't look, you know, anything great here, but believe me, this will save you money. You know, you have it's secured. I might even have it a bit too tight, but the tighter the better, you know. And whatever way then you want it to face, if it's this way, that'll look a bit off. But you can always face your light out so that, you know, it doesn't look wonky. But it's basically a hat, and with 2 ties on it, you know. And as you know, you take out the bottom part, you stick that down in your plant pot, you know, and you have protection for your solar lights. That's not cracked now, it's just the way it looks like on film. But save your, you know, your solar lights. So that's the demonstration. You know, I haven't turned on the solar light yet because I'm not sure where I'm putting the few that I bought recently. But that's my demonstration of just protecting your solar lights. As I said, a scissors, a hole puncher, bit of the string, some plastic cups. Oops, went flying. Plastic cups, anything. And if your solar lights are bigger, you can use the 2-litre bottles, as this one's only a 750ml, you know, plastic bottle. You can even use them for flower. You know, you can put a little plant into that little bit of clay, and you can put a few holes in that for drainage. And you can tie a bit of string use your hole puncher, you know, make 2 holes, and you'll have a little hanging planter, and you can paint them, you know, paint them a bright yellow, red, pink, whatever you're into. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and you know, I'll say I love you and leave you until my next one. Take care of each other and mind yourselves. Lots of love from Megs.